Even the render we took looks like this. It's very good and excellent. Exactly what we wanted. This one also has a change. I deleted one shot here. Now, if needed, this is another shot from this side. I really like this one too. These two states are realistic, and this one is the cloudy state. We took all of them in 4K resolution. The quality is so good. Each render took approximately less than a minute, or 1 to 2 minutes. These are light spars, which I can now use to enhance the reflections in this area. This is the cloudy weather render. I just wish we hadn't used depth of field DOF here, but it's not bad. This is it for this render section. Guys, I think the issue in these windows needs to be changed. I don't want it to look like this. I want to remove it entirely. This one is excellent. This is also very good, and this one is great. Let me check for another issue. Yes, I need to go back into Lumion, take these two renders again, and then perform the post-production. Okay, let's move on to our next shot. I want to use the same effects for the next shot too. I'll hit copy, so that all the effects we used here are applied to this shot as well. I'll delete the current effect once, and now I'll paste the new effects. Okay, like this. I'll play around with the lens a bit. The more time you spend on the camera placement and framing, now we can use the DOF effect here. But this is good. After the camera placement is finalized, I hit Store once. We go to the Effects section and add Depth of Field from the Auxiliary Effects. I go to the Edit section and set the camera focus point, for instance here. The important thing is that both the foreground and background of this point should be in focus. Now I increase the aperture slightly. We need to keep testing. Look, here we are seeing almost double the depth of field effect. Now we can increase its intensity. This focus distance value is the same as the F number in 3ds Max. I'll manipulate this slightly. Aha, coming up like this. Excellent. I'll hit Store again, and I think everything is now ready for the final render. You can see the depth of field is finalized here. Rain display mode, we can also adjust these rain particles. If you increase this further, the scene takes on a snowy theme. The interesting thing is that all scene objects, like plants or anything else in the scene, automatically get this snow applied to them. It looks like we have snow here now. From this section, we can also control its effect on the plants. Aha, see, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. We can also control the fog a little bit. I think having fog in this weather, in snowy weather, is good, and I'll increase its intensity slightly. The effect of snow should be on these plants too, because we lowered the amount earlier. Aha, like this. Let's take the final render of this shot. Just increase the depth of field intensity a little more. In the DOF section, the emphasis on the background and foreground is also specified here. Yes, that's exactly right. I'll save it. Let's take the render of this shot in the render settings section. Alright, we've taken the new renders. For the previous render that had a DOF issue, I disabled the DOF settings. Look, the problem is solved, and the quality is excellent. Also, this render had a problem with its windows. We had mentioned making slight changes to the framing and these details, and it turned out like this. We will prepare this one for post-production as well. I'll open Photoshop. The main version I want to edit is this one. I place it here, and I just want to make some changes to the color correction of our work. We will try to create a color theme for these two styles. Shots. Since the images are 4K, I think that's why it's loading a bit slowly. Okay, I'll open it. To start, I go to the Filter section, Camera Filter, and from the Basic section, before Basic, I need to place one of my custom lighting effects here. My workflow for color themes is like this. Guys, I think this one is good. Yes, this is good. I reduce the intensity slightly, like this. Now let me look around. No, this is fine. I'll place this, and now I'll go back to perform our own edits. Right now I'm trying to pay attention to the screen, and you should also pay attention to the options I move up and down, and the changes I make. The highlights. See, exactly these are the same settings we were working with in Lumion's color correction. It's as if these effects apply overall changes from here. You can make your own edits again, but don't remove the color. Let it maintain its own color. It's good that this realistic look preserves our colors. We can even completely manipulate our colors from this section. For example, if you don't like the greenness of the scene, the green is like this. Reduce it slightly. Aha, I don't want it to be this green. If you remember, I told you that we can do it both from inside this section and in the saturation section. That's what I meant here. You can control the overall greenness of the work here. See, push it towards yellow. That's why it's good. Nothing happens in areas where there's no significant color like red. This section is also very important. These three options are great, which collectively control the shadows, highlights, and contrast of the work. This last option pulls out the detail. See if we need to sharpen it? Since it's 4K now, you see that there are no flaws in the work, and the quality isn't lost or gained. I'll hit OK. It's excellent. And we save our work. I open the folder again. We take 1, 2, 3 from here. I reduce the grain by 1. It doesn't need to be that realistic, since we're not printing it. Okay, I load my second file the same way, and now we want to apply the exact same effect. But guys, you shouldn't do anything else. You can't open a new adjustment layer and apply it now. So apply the first one. Now, check the filter's memory. Camera raw filter is still there. If I apply this now, it applied the exact same effect. Done and dusted. I won't do anything else. Excellent. Because guys, we are not supposed to do strange things in the post-production stage. We optimized the scene as much as we could in Lumion, and now we are going to make some changes. And now look, my overall atmosphere and lighting have changed. I can't apply this one again, so I need to apply a new camera raw filter. Let's find our effect. We work with this a lot. Aha! It found it! This blueness destroys the look. This is it. Let's go. It turned out fantastic. I'll give it a blue theme. I also increased the exposure. In scenes like this where we have low light or more colors, we can do a lot in the post-production stage. For example, in the previous scene, everything was almost okay, and it wasn't necessary. Guys, be sure to use the clarity option, and both this and texture, as we've said many times, give a realistic look to the scene. With color, yes, I want the greenness to be felt. This is very good. Excellent. And why is this reduced here? I'll increase it. We got the best result. Want a cool render? I'm happy with it. Well, I hit OK. Excellent. The result is clearly visible how much it changed. You can compare it here. I go to the Windows section, the History section. We did this and it became this. Well, I'm not saving it right now, and I want to use this specular map too. I drop its map here. It's a black and white map, and the general part is black. I can set it to screen mode. Excellent. All the reflections were enhanced in a few seconds, looking incredibly beautiful, attractive, and completely professional. If you want to do it one more step, hit Ctrl J, no one is enough. I'll hit Flatten Image to merge it. I'll apply an adjustment layer to enhance it slightly. When you pull these top parts up, our white areas become whiter and give an overall contrast to the work. This one also comes in and increases the black tone and contrast. Excellent. This is the result of our work. Done. Flatten image. Let's see what other changes we can make. Nothing. I think I'll save this one as is. It's a shame to lose the original quality. Let's go to shot 5. Let's see how this effect works for it. I think it's good. Yes, for this shot 4, again, it's up to you. I told you the method there. Go and try all the filters and save the best result. I'll go for a new camera raw filter. If you want the color theme for all of them to be the same, because I'm teaching here, and I usually prefer to use several atmospheres, that's why you can use different filters. Yes, if you want a consistent theme, you can definitely set up this filter once, and apply it to all of them using the method I mentioned. So we didn't use the specular map for this shot. I definitely want it there. Its presence is very good. Where flatten image. Let's go to this shot. I apply a new filter. This can also be a very unique render. Look, we have very nice and excellent colors here. Black and white themes like this also look really cool. And guys, you can take artistic renders like this for your page. No, yes, this is good. Let's go to the HSL section. Here we need to be careful that we are using both. We have both purple and green. Because if we go this way and that way, look, I'll increase the greenness a little bit. Aha! Look how much this option helps. This yellow tone you brought to the work is the product of this option. I think it's great. No, not this one either. Only this one is very good now. I'll take this as a preview, and now I'll go back to this one and apply another camera raw filter. You can do this. Aha! I'll apply this one with less intensity. I'll set this to 6 and 1. Let's see which one turned out best in the end, and we'll select that one. I'll take one less too. It doesn't need to be that much. No, it's enough. And also use the specular map. Its presence is definitely necessary, especially in this section. Or no, it's not needed. Well, this is the last render. We will do post-production for this one too. Maybe we'll take close-up renders of it. But we saved them so that we have flexibility in the animation. Here I want to give it an orange theme. We can easily create an autumn theme this way. This will extract the orange theme from it. Yes, this is good. From here we can spread the yellow tone across the entire work, or reduce it. I want to increase this. Let's adjust the highlights slightly. How much effect it has. This is exactly it. If you want the orange to be more present, do it like this. If you don't want it, reduce it. But since our scenario is inherently autumn, we want more color there, so I increase it. Let's go to, yes, its presence is good. This looks ridiculous. These parts of the work must have very sharp and distinct shadows. It shouldn't always be lifeless. It should at least be like this. I hit OK. This turned out very good. If possible again, we can give it another effect. I want to give it a slightly old vintage look. We could have used the Google Mic Collection plugin for this. Photoshop releases so many new beta and AI versions that we keep deleting and installing it. We keep reinstalling this one from scratch, and it's currently not installed on the PC. We have to make do with these. No, this is what we wanted. We also introduced a blue theme to the work, but not with this intensity. I hit Ctrl Q and save the work. Now this section. Yes, it's not the right version. If the AI tool was working, I had the old version installed, but it had issues in the beta version. If we had masked this area, we could have easily written, for example, change this area relative to the image. Especially in the new version where you can write in Persian. You can download it from software sites or our own site. But now we easily use this option, curves, levels. You can use this one too. Okay, done, and I save my work. It became about 8 shots. Okay, this is the final render of this project. Next, we will go for the animation part of this project. I hope this session was useful for you. Until the next session, goodbye.